From boxing legend to striking god. Up, What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kengan Omega Chapter 62. So, last chapter we saw how Carlos went from being this boxing legend into the epitome of striking. And it was so freaking cool, and I love it. Because remember, he did everything with his fists. And because of, the underground matches, he couldn't do that shit anymore. He had to change his fighting style. So instead of, fighting a style, like he could have done karate or some shit. He decided to, like, have everything, find a fighting style, or multiple fighting styles, that focused on kicks, and I love it. And I love that he like combined like 3 different styles, including like capoeira and like a Middle Eastern fighting style. It was 2 different styles of capoeira and a Middle Eastern fighting style as well. And I thought that was just so brilliant that he went from like from boxing, which is just strictly upper body style of fighting, to like capoeira, which is primarily lower body, and it also explains why he's so fast on his feet too, if you think about it. But anyway, at the end of the chapter though, he thought that he had Gao Lang. He thought he had him, because remember, Gao Lang's fist was completely destroyed, and in the Kengan tournament, but we knew that wasn't the case. So now it looks like we're gonna find out this week how my boy Gao Lang got his fist back. So let's get to this chapter and see how that happened. So we're in the Kingdom of Thailand, and chapter 62 is titled Right Fist of God. Here it is. Working hard, I see. It's alright, Addies. There's no one here but us. Yes, Your Majesty, but still, that's some odd trading you're doing. What is this, karate? Yes, Your Majesty. It's a piece of training equipment called, makiwara, made of a straw rope tied around a metal post. Holy shit. They say that, the old karate masters would use the makiwara to, make their fists as hard as a diamond. Holy crap! That makes sense. I wonder how many bones they broke in the process. Partial training, eh? Japanese martial arts are quite fascinating, I must say. Thunk. Although I suppose it must have originated from China. I was about to say, like, wait a sec. Your Majesty, please be careful. Your Majesty, you're bleeding. See? I was like thinking to myself, how many bones must have been broken? Like, jeez. Pay it no mind. Gao Lang, we are very amused. Yeah, there's Rama the 13th. Ooh. I think he got upgraded. Yeah, he's now the ruler of Thailand's political and economic spheres now. Ooh. Your right hand was said to have been damaged beyond repair, but you've done well to recover it. I betrayed your expectations, Your Majesty. If it pleases you, I would ask for a chance to restore my honor. Forget it, it's in the past now. So you want to enter the competition, do you? We will not stop you. Wield the power of the god of war to your heart's content. Your Majesty... sorry, let me reread this. We will not stop you. Wield the power of the god of war to your heart's content. Yes, Your Majesty, I am eternally grateful. However, you must come back safely. We need you as a friend and as a brother. Ooh. Dude, there's got to be more to how Gao Lang got his fist back. Besides that training. There's got to be more to that. There's got to be fucking more to that shit. I want to know more. And I got a feeling that if we don't get it this chapter, we're going to get it next week. But yeah, Carlos fucking up his heel against Gao Lang's fist. That's good, because that's gonna fuck up his speed. It's gonna slow him down. My bones are intact. He only tore my skin. Oh damn, wrong for now. God, that was close. I can't take a hit from his right. Yeah, word, so shit. That was close. I can't take a hit from his right. Oh, there he goes. That's infighting. He's gone back. Yeah, he decided to go back into back into his boxing style. Yeah, he decided to do that. My legs can still move, no problem. Ooh. I thought I told you I figured out your moves. Oh! Oh! I swear to God, and I said this in my Hajime no Ippo live reaction. This can't be a coincidence that we're having kind of a similar fight going on in Hajime no Ippo and Kengan Omega at the same time. This can't be a coincidence, especially since the fighter that I just realized this too. The fighter that Sendo is going up against in Hajime no Ippo is a Mexican boxer too. This can't be a goddamn coincidence. Yeah, it's a manga. Fucking manga conspiracies, man. Yeah, down. Looks like he's down for the count. Yeah. The first hit to the ground is El Dorado Carlos Medel. That was hard. That was no boxer's fist. Here we go. Now is seeing how Gatling got his fist back. Ever since his right hand healed, he performed partial training without missing a day. Usually partial training can only bear fruit after a massive long span of time. Usually partial training can only bear fruit after a massively long span of time. It's impossible to achieve results overnight. Usually, that is. It was nothing short of madness. He kept on striking day and night. He struck until he fainted from pain and exhaustion. Then after a brief break, he struck again. He utterly tortured his right fist. Holy shit! Damn it, Gowling! Again, I have to ask, how many bones were broken in this match? What the fuck, man? Dude! Were there any bones broken in this? Ooh, oh man, I gotta give Doraemon props here. Because I love this progression of seeing how Gowling's fist went from being completely beat up to healing and becoming the fist of God. This was brilliant. And also this art is and yes, and for those people, and I'm gonna address something that the comment section was giving me shit on last week. I addressed it in the comment section, but I'm gonna address it in this video too, because it drives me nuts. 1 year later, Gowling's madness bore fruit. His unbreakable divine right fist, the God Fist, was complete. Yes! 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 Way to go, Gowling, my eternal rival! Yes! Yorizuka's here! Oh god, Sopang's in this! Sopang is here! Oh my god, this just made my day. Yeah, Sopang, you're here? I love how Gowling's like, what the fuck? Why are you here? I think he's embarrassed that Sopang's here. I think he is. I don't want to admit it, but you're the one who inspired me. Really? So maybe he isn't embarrassed by Sopang being here. Ooh, Sopang, you're here? I don't want to admit it, but you're the one who inspired me. This fist will never shatter, just like your bones. You inspired me to strive for this. Whoa! Sandwich, I love this. Don't count me out just yet, boy. What? 2? Mel got up on the count of 2? I'm not done yet. This is all I have. I'm glad Carlos ain't out just yet. And I hope that there's still more to the God Fist too. I don't think that's all Gowling has yet too. I hope this is just the start of what Gowling has with that fist. But I really love this chapter. I do. I love how we found out how Gowling got his fist back. And I love that, and most of all, I think what made this chapter even more special was was uh Sapine. If I butchered the pronunciation for Sapine, I'm sorry. Or I should probably just go with say just yeah, with Sapine. The reason why this just Sapine being here just made my life. Oh my god, I did not expect to see him here. But reason why him being here, like just him being here was great. But what but it was what Gowling said that if it Sapine what Sapine said to him at the Kengan tournament inspired him. That what really made my life. I love that. That made me my day. Especially, I'm gonna read that line again. I'm gonna read that again, and then I'm gonna address what the comment section said, and that was giving me shit for, and this is based on the anime adaptation, because this has been driving me nuts for a while. I don't want to admit it, but you're the one who inspired me. Or let me start from here. Sapine, you're here? I don't want to admit it, but you're the one who inspired me. This fist will never shatter, just like your bones. You inspired me to strive for this. This makes me... Just that line makes me happy. That line makes me so happy. Before I address the comment section, I want to talk about what I should probably talk about what I hope is going to happen. So again, we got something similar to we got something. If you're all caught up on Hajime no Ippo, you know we got something similar. We got a similar thing going on. So basically, I'm hoping we're gonna have, if we're going by the logic that we're going in the same direction that Hajime no Ippo is fight-wise, I'm hoping we're gonna have, this is gonna turn into a barrage of fists, like straight up fisticuffs. Well, in this case, it'd be straight up fisticuffs. Not, I hope it goes straight up fisticuffs. Please go straight up fisticuffs. Wait, are we still wearing boxing gloves up in here? Yeah, I hope it goes straight up fisticuffs up in this bitch. And I kind of want to see, some Muay Thai up in here. I really think that, because we haven't really seen Muay Thai yet from Gowling. In this, I don't think we've seen that in this fight yet. So I think we're gonna see a little bit of Muay Thai, especially if we're going based on the pattern we've seen so far in this fight. Because remember, in this fight, we've seen from Carlos, we've seen boxing, and then we saw the striking. We saw the mixed striking. So now that we hit the boxing stuff from Gao Lang with his special attack with the God Fist. I think we're gonna see something. We're gonna see like the Muay Thai stuff, because he's got to have done more than just developing the God Fist. Because I think developing the God Fist had been just like phase 1 of his training. It has to have been. There's got to be some Muay Thai stuff coming. There has to be. He's got to have kept up the Muay Thai. Otherwise, it'll be complete bullshit. At least in my opinion. Okay, so let me address the comment section real quick. So, some of you guys were giving me crap about the anime adaptation in terms of the animation, because I was talking shit about it. Well, here's the thing, and I said this in the comment section anyway. Here's the thing, and this has been bugging me for a while, and I know I should just fucking do a video about it, and I've been meaning to for a long-ass time. I just haven't done it. Is something that I've noticed in the anime community, and it really pisses me off, is that there's a lot of people have just become more accepting of like shitty animation, shitty art and animation, when we should be like we should be pushing for better quality. We shouldn't be accepting this shit. Especially us as manga readers. Like when it comes to Black Clover, for example, I actually tweet I tweet the director of the anime. I tweet the studio. I tweet the animators. I try and I try and same with Diamond Oasis. I tweet them directly, and I try and get my input. I get my input in there because I like if you've watched my I stopped covering Diamond Oasis Act 2 to his anime adaptation, but I was having with Diamond Oasis Act 2 which is a good example of this is I was having problems with oh my god, with Sawamura's mouth. It wasn't wide. It wasn't being opened wide enough. And I actually tweeted the one of the animators that I follow on Twitter for Diamond Oasis Act 2, and I said and and I also mentioned the Sakuga. I said I really want you guys to push because that's another thing that pissed me off about the anime adaptation. Even though they're matching it panel for panel, and it's great, I want them to push it and add some more Sakuga because that's what takes a manga to anime adaptation to the next level is Sakuga. If you're matching panel for panel. But anyway, so I'll tweet the animators and I'll tweet the director in the case of Black Clover, and I'll be like, why can't we get better art? Because to me it's not fair to the artists, because this is supposed to be an adaptation of their art, and when we don't get a good adaptation of it, it just really pisses me off. And we shouldn't, and it's not, and at least in the case of One Punch Man, it's gotten more people to read One Punch Man manga and appreciate Murata's art. It shouldn't, yeah, it's my point is that I'm trying to make it. The point I'm trying to make is that us as we shouldn't just be so accepting of low quality animation. We shouldn't. We shouldn't be tolerating this shit. We shouldn't. The company should be giving us the best quality animation that they can, or the best it's just getting ridiculous, especially with this manga. And I know some of you guys were saying that CGI would work for this, and I'm sorry, with all the line work and stuff that Doremion gives us, 2D just works so much better for this, especially in terms of movement. Unless Studio Orange is adapting it, you can't do CGI for this one. I'm sorry. But anyway, as I said, for me, I have a high standard I know I'm going on a tangent and going all over the place. But again, for me, why I have high standards for manga to anime adaptations, real quick, especially in terms of Kengan, the Kengan series in particular, is because one, Doremion actually follows me on Twitter, and Doremion actually watches my content, so there's that. And Doremion's followed me for a very long time now. I don't know how long Doremion's been following me. For those of you that don't know who Doremion is is the artist of the Kengan series. Oh my gosh, what was the other thing? And the other thing is that when what it means for in terms of art for a manga to anime adaptation, that includes that includes the fucking art, man. It needs to match. It does. It drives me nuts. It makes me sad. I just can't stand it. And I think what's ruining it is the especially right now, and this is why we're getting lower quality animation. It's really gotten it's gotten really 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 bad. Is because of the oversaturation that's going on. But I'll at some point I'll do a video on it. I know Yonko Productions did a good video about the oversaturation that's happening, but I know I have to do a video on it at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it. But anyway, I'm very curious what you guys think about Kengan of this chapter of Kengan Omega. What do you guys, especially if you're a Hajime no Ippo reader, like I'm curious if you guys see the conspiracy that I do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Kengan content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.